Next up, we visit a local business called All Eco. They have been in business just under a year now, and of course, when you start up a business, you have your own struggles, and then January, February, a little bit slower months because of the cold weather, and then in March, mid-March, of course, the pandemic hit. I spoke to the owner to find out the impact it's had on their business and how they've now just been starting to welcome clients back into their store.
I always knew I was going to own my own business, and I've always wanted to have a store. And I sort of figured when the right concept came together at the right time, I would move forward with that plan. And so through doing some environmental initiatives in the restaurant group that I was with prior to opening this store, it just triggered my path towards being more environmentally conscientious and wanting to make more of a difference, and hopefully encouraging, inspiring other people to want to do the same, at which point the idea for All Eco was born. I have some really fun products. I have a really wide spectrum of products. So the things we look for in terms of qualifying products are sustainably made, upcycled, recycled, zero waste, all natural, no harmful chemicals to like the environment or to our bodies. We have like fun stuff, so like really clean burning candles, lots of really natural body care and skin care. I put a real emphasis on Canadian products. I really try to support up and comers, and I always source Canada first. The refill bar is really important to me. It's really huge. I think that's been exciting as well, because I thought it was going to be a real process in convincing people that this is a better way to go. And actually it was just like right away there was a built-in affinity towards doing refill, which has been great. We closed, I think probably we were closed down by before the second week of March. Just didn't feel we could comfortably or confidently stay open, even though I do sell essential products like in terms of the cleaning. But we just didn't feel we could make a safe space for ourselves or our customers at that time, and especially with the information we had at the time. So we did close our doors, at which point I did not have a website, because that was I hadn't even scheduled myself to have a website at that point. So that was sort of like full speed moving towards that and trying to drive the business at the same time, still get myself on the map because I was so new. So during that time, as we were building the website, we were still doing a lot of video shopping and private shopping, online shopping, like online phone, text. Any way I could do business, I was doing it. And there was really a nice show of support for my business during that time, which was really, really encouraging. And now, we are fully set up online too. We've got our website. We have majority of our offerings online, and we're still working all the time to get that. It was a pretty overwhelming experience. And then people can either do curbside with it, in-store pickup, or delivery. I was really fortunate. I have amazing landlords, and it was a non-issue from the beginning as far as them supporting their tenants with the application process. Unfortunately, I do know some small business owners whose landlords just weren't willing to do that. And that was a really critical component at that time in terms of financial relief, because of course it's your single most expensive, monthly expense. And it would have been very, very challenging to be paying rent during closure, and the stress would have been exponential. So I was really fortunate that way, yeah. I am concerned. I've decided to stop trying to speculate too much. But what I'm anticipating is there being some fear again about being in indoor spaces. We do all of our practices, social distancing. Thus far, we've been able to keep the door open. We've got great circulation here. I feel like there is a possibility where people will become uncomfortable again, all depending on where we get to with this second wave. At which point maybe our business looks like we're going back to private shopping sessions. And that's where, again, it's really important to me to make sure my website is really dialed and try to promote that as well, because I think that desire to shop local and to support local will stay strong if you can make it as convenient as possible for people. I think it's important that we always continue to take our precautions and do all of our best practices, but live life and support our businesses and ensure that these businesses are here down the road. It's the only way for people to survive.